All right, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the episode today. Unfortunately, I recorded a whole episode and didn't realize I was on mute. That really sucked. So you guys don't actually get to see me start this mission where I was at um, here in I'm in Bankorai right now. I was in Blackwood. I completed as much of the Oblivion Gate as I could. There's one enemy left that I need to defeat to get it 100%. And I just every time I go in, they don't spawn him. They spawn one of the other five that there are. So I just was like, I'll come back to it later. I just didn't want to be stuck on it. I went and unlocked scrying from Western Skyrim. I ran some caves for the Undaunted, the daily pledges and stuff like that. And then I decided that I just wanted to come and start the next zone story. And everything, like my Fighters Guild missions, my Mages Guild missions, everything kind of led me to right here in Bankorai. So I guess this is the next progression when it comes to the Daggerfall Covenant or whatever. Um, and so basically, the story arc of this zone so far has been that the Imperials had taken over a city. I believe they said it was north of here, um, and the Queen, dealing with the people dying, you know, being outnumbered or so forth. Presumably doesn't really go into detail, but you're kind of led to believe that they just don't have the people to maintain city defenses, and so the person that she has in charge, she believes is acting in the best interest of the city. And then you come to find out as we went onto a boat and we got a note that kind of showed what their true intentions were. Um, and they planned to just hand the city over to the Imperials. So once she found that out, she kind of said, "All right, I should have listened to this girl that's over here dead. Hopefully they didn't despawn. She was trying to warn the Queen all along." And so then we went our separate ways. I can't remember. I wish I had done this back to back so I could have, really remembered. But it's been a couple days since I actually played the actual beginning of the story of this zone. But they ended up getting murdered. You come up here where you're supposed to meet them, and they're murdered. And this crow that you've been talking to apparently is, we're enemies with who he represents. I think they said the. Let me see. I can talk to him
Mark
again.
the men who would turn this city into.
I forgot what they called him. But he's enemies with the Imperials. But they were temporarily teaming up. But now I guess he doesn't want to, or whatever. So we've got to go after the Imperials and try to prevent them from taking over the city. So I think we're going to meet them head on. But two of the trusted people that we had have come up dead now. So it kind of leaves us to go, try to figure out mark these Imperial spies on our own. I feel like there was one more thing though too that I wanted to mention, and I can't remember what it is now. Um, but anyways, yeah, that's the gist of it.
The rumors about the Empire enslaving civilians are completely untrue.
Let's see.
Another sharp-minded citizen. Do you
Yeah, the
also prefer
Reachman.
not to be
That's who
ravaged
that
by
crow is
Reachmen?
representing. Supposedly, he's the Reachman.
Strength. That is the only thing that will stop the invaders. Where can we find a strong army? Why, the Imperials are only a few days' march to the south. Join me, friend. Let us give this city to those who can defend it.
Oh wow. So the crows just took him out. But suspiciously, the crows took him out, and he's left in kind of a manner similar to how we just found our two ally friends. So, are we being is there some double spying going on here? I wonder. Wonder if the crows had something to do with it all along, and it wasn't the Imperial spies that we're presuming are, doing this.
I promise you. Here's someone who's seen a battle or two. You've read the writing on the wall. Evermore is doomed without Imperial assistance. Help us. Help us take the city from the Covenant, and we will usher in a new day.
No, we're gonna take him out. Alright, now I got you. It took a minute to click. So he's trying to convince the people to surrender the city from the Daggerfall Covenant to the Imperial. to the Imperial rule. Well, we got 2 down. We got 1 more to go. Yep, we're heading the right way. Oh, here we go. Guess I don't need the horse.
Even the Duke has acknowledged this is the best course of action. Ah, did you hear the voice of reason and come to listen more closely?
I'm surprised we haven't gone and tell the
The
Queen,
Reachmen
though.
are at the city's doorstep. Something must be done, must it not?
We haven't even told the Queen yet what's going on. So how do we even know the
Simple.
Queen is safe?
Surrender the city to Imperial control. If the Imperials have ever more, the Reachmen cannot attack. You will survive, and even better. Surrender now, and we
It's like this lady
promise you
doesn't even know what we've
remain
been
free.
through to this point. There ain't nothing the Imperials are throwing at us that we can't deal with. I'm surprised though that we just killing the Imperial spies like this. I guess it makes sense though. They are trying to infiltrate and you know, spread panic and chaos into the city. You know, why fight and take it over when you could just peacefully convince people to, you know, to surrender it. It's a busy area too. There's a lot of people in here right now, which is good. There's a couple zones I've been in where it hasn't seemed as populated. So maybe when we go to do the public event stuff, there'll be more people in the dungeons and stuff versus, you know, being on the overland.
Let's hit the trail.
Break our legs here. Let's see. Here we go, back here. Captain Huron and the Duke, these were the 2 that were in charge of protecting the city, and they're the 2 that are trying to just hand this over. It's imperative that we move forward and transition the city to Imperial control immediately. I regret to inform you that your hero from the lighthouse, and it has my name, has been asking questions and regrettably does not seem to share our convictions. Though I would like to prefer to avoid shedding any blood in the transfer of power, I would urge you to act quickly and decisively should your friend try to intervene. Okay, that's that.
I liked your friend. I
Yep,
did.
here we go.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Yeah, me too. You're done, bro.
Don't think. Move.
Like, everything I've been through, this dude thinks that he's gonna just take us out like that. I have 1 down. Now we're gonna go tell the Queen. So I guess now that we've, like, got irrefutable proof, like, we didn't make the first move. He was the aggressor. This dude's still in the stocks, too.
This is absurd.
That dude was in the stocks. He's the one who tried to warn days ahead. He tried to warn. He's the one who came and sounded the alarm and said, hey, city to the north's been taken, but they ended up putting him in the stocks because they didn't want him panicking everybody. They felt like he was spreading lies, and come to find out, even though he was being a little dramatic about it, and he was being honest.
Can you believe this? The Duke's apparently run off to avoid facing me. After what he's done, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Tell me, though, is the city safe? Have the Imperial... Excellent. Then dealing with the rat I let into the castle is all that remains. If we can just find whatever hole he's scurried into. No, but what about Sir Jarnet and Glarica?
Oh, man.
All 3 of you deserve a medal after this.
She's about to be upset when we tell her right now that they're dead.
No. Glarica. Glarica is gone? But why? She was an innocent young girl. I knew the Imperials were heartless, but do they have no honor at all? Wretched. He's responsible for this too. Where is that bastard? Yes, he's actually most likely to be down in Eamon's private rooms. Unworthy swine that he is. Will you come with me? I could call the guard, but it might be better if you and I just deal with this quickly.
Alright, let's do it. She's the Queen, of course, Your Majesty. We are on your 6. I mean, this woman's been through a lot, man. She lost that girl. Her husband was killed.
I rue the day I gave you the throne. What you've done is nothing less than treason.
Let's see what he's got to say. We gonna
Welcome
fight him?
back, Argella. Good work. First, you ran this kingdom into the ground, then you dumped it into my lap. Now the two of you repay me by sabotaging my plans and destroying any hope we had of surviving the Reachman attack. Of course they were. Have you seen the Reachman's numbers? You think you can take them all on yourself?
Yeah,
You
I
cut
can.
off one head, but there are thousands more, and they are barbarians. You've doomed the people of this city to a fate worse than death. Whatever it was, the alternative was death. Listen, there's nothing more to say. If you expect me to apologize and plead for mercy, you're out of luck. I was doing the right thing. Lock me up if you must, but I don't deserve death.
Treason. It's medieval times, though, man. Back in the day, the penalty for treason was death, right? Nah, you can't let this dude live, right? In medieval times. You know, this ain't today, man, where you could just let somebody live with their shame. Back then, I mean, you were gonna send all these people to be in prison. Yeah, let the Majesty decide.
Very well then. Argella, my fate is in your hands.
Yeah, it shouldn't be my decision to make.
You
You're the
know I
queen.
made
It's
the
your kingdom.
only rational choice.
I wouldn't call it rational, Renchant. I would call it cowardly. Aemond died defending this kingdom, and you'll die for betraying it.
Yep.
Now that he's been dealt with, we have real work to do.
I
Please,
feel that,
meet
too.
me outside.
Damn, she finger punched him, though. She got them finger knives, bro. She's fucking... Fucking Jesus. Why is everybody so slow? I guess they're slow because it'd be unnatural to run, but I'm just gonna speed this up. I gotta speed up the talk, too. You can speed up so they talk faster, too. Damn, she beat us out here, though, as
Thank
slow
you
as
for
she was
dealing with
walking.
that situation. I know it wasn't pleasant, but life just isn't always a pleasant thing. Certainly not in my case. Nevertheless, we have responsibilities we cannot simply... I know. I feel partially responsible for her death. But if I give in to remorse or sorrow, I would be doing her a dishonor. From now on, I'm going to honor Aemond's legacy, rule as he would have, as he and Glarica would want me to. No matter what the future holds, Evermore is deeply indebted to you, as I am too. In times like these, we all need a hero like you, to remind us that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope.
And now you want
The
to...
master.
Now she wants to...
Will soon end. We are enemies again, you and I.
Let's see what this crow's got to say.
Imperial's tricks are undone, but your stone city will still fall. Through Crow's eyes, I spy your weak defenses. These lands belong to the Reach, and we will soon sweep through. You don't need a crow's eyes to see this. Use your own. Look north. If you do not spy my armies now...
Yeah, it's north. That's what I thought. They were saying that they were coming north.
Death at a Reachman's hand is more merciful than enslavement. The sooner your fate is accepted, the better we will all feel. I am queen of these lands, not that weak woman over there. Tell her the truth. After the city's sacked, I'm going to peck out her eyes.
Alright.
I hope you'll forgive me for being blunt, but under the circumstances, there's no time for social niceties. I am still in awe of what you've done to save the city, but did I just see you talking to a crow?
I know, it's a little crazy. Yeah, you are straight talking to a crow. She's like, just saying how we're a hero and all that. Now we look like we're bipolar talking to a crow.
So that's why all these crows have descended on the city? Gods, I knew it wasn't a coincidence. Fine, I'll give every guard a bow. I think it's time for us to do some bird hunting. First, though, if you spoke to their leader, what did she say? I see. Not really much of a surprise. The Reachmen are bearing down on Northglen already. We've already sent every soldier we can spare, but there's little chance of turning the tide of battle. Your presence there might make all the difference.
Alright, we're off. North
Once
Glen.
you get there, I'm sure the Reachmen won't know what hit them. Look for Sergeant Anteve in North Glen. He was just sent there, but with Captain Huron dead, he's one of my most senior officers. I suppose I'll need to give him a promotion. Sure, he could probably use some encouragement. Tell him I'm going to promote him to lieutenant, assuming we defeat the Reachmen, of course.
Alright. So let's see, I'm heading north. And this is right up there, so right outside of the wall, castle walls. It looks like. I'd just be doing the Skyrim way. Just diving down, almost killing yourself. Yeah, it's funny how before she was saying how, oh, I don't want to deal with the city's problems right now. I want to grieve the death of these people, which is understandable, but like, this is medieval times. You got to put that to the side. You should be desensitized to death. You know, if we're gonna be, you know, if that's the you know, the mentality of these times, and yet now you want to be, you know, brash and say, all right, we're gonna stab them because of the penalty to treason is death. Okay, this looks like the mission right here. Yep, right here.
Look here. If it isn't Strasnock's Bane, have you come down to lop off a few more Reachman heads? There are plenty to go around down these. Smart woman. Damn glad she's back in charge. Who'd have thought Duke Renshin was going to sell us all out? Guess he got what was coming to him. We've got Reachman to worry about now. Captain Garecroft's in charge here. I'm expecting you to come back here with at least a few Reachman heads hanging from your belt. We can mount them on the city walls. I wonder what Captain Huron did with old Strasnock's head. We should get that one up there, too. No? But damn! That stupid Nord! He was in on Duke Renshin's plan, wasn't he? I had a feeling. She said that? Well, I'll be an Argonian's uncle. I thought I'd be sergeant forever. Maybe I can afford that new mace after all. Assuming we beat the Reachman and the Queen stays true to her word. I trust her, though.
Okay, so that's it for that.
Where are those scouts?
I wish that it automatically just would put you to the next mission here. Okay, I guess I don't have one. I gotta start it over here then.
I hope you're here to help me. Dureg and his Dark Witnesses attacked without warning. My best scouts go to gather information. Only 2 returned. Isabeth disobeyed orders to look for them, and now she too is overdue. Any help? Take this.
So we already know what that is. So we just go in to save these people. We've done this already a bunch of times. Let's see, Bankorai right here. Beyond the Call. This is probably, we'll get this mission done on camera, and then that's probably all the time we'll have. I'm not gonna make it super long, hours long. Oh, and they're right out here, like they're right on our doorstep, like right on the front lines. Okay.
That should come in handy.
He dies with him, right? That's what I thought. Finish researching trait. Oh, the necklace finished researching. All right, cool. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them here. They are literally on our doorstep, huh? Well, bro, we do this in our sleep, bro. This ain't nothing, man. Slowly making our way this way, it looks like. There's Bloodthorn zombies. I wondered because there was like a, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not confused, it looks like there's a whole vampire story arc to this zone too as well, which we haven't seen since Rivenspire, which I think was the area before here. I think that's the zone that I was naturally progressed through before here. How come I didn't get... This should have been like a area found or whatever. Just gonna make sure I unlock this area. It says it's right here. What's this fern looking thing? Yeah. Oh, okay, I got you. It said what, North Fern or something like that? So that's just, once I beat it, that will turn white. That's not something, that's not like a discovery thing. I thought it was like a discovery thing, but it's just not. It's to mark the, it's to mark that this is here. Almost there. I'll tell you, some of the dungeons I did off camera, the ones we did yesterday, using the dungeon finder, I teamed up with these 3 dudes. Man, them were crazy. I'm like, they were definitely, the DLC dungeons were like ridiculous. They were long. There was so many parts to them. I'm like, damn, these are way harder than the base game. Alright, so what am I doing here? Going upstairs? There's the main guy that I need to fight up here.
Reachman, filth!
Oh, this dude got turned on, it looks like.
You're no Reachman. Stendar's finally seen it fit to grant me a little mercy.
Oh, this is the female that she got captured, okay.
He did? Not Isabeth? I'd hoped she'd gotten the others to the camp by now. She rescued a Weirus, and a villager named Laetiel. The Weirus said they're holding an area beneath the alien ruins. Isa said she'd go and see about an alliance. I told them to leave me here. I'd only slow them down. Yes, one of the women of the woods. I was taught never to trust them.
Oh, we were talking to her. I did that off camera too, that introductory mission.
She might still be with them on the shore. There's an entry to the ruins there.
Thank you. I hope to see you back at the camp.
And as usual, time to go clear a freaking...
Jenny's outdone herself.
Time to go clear another one of these alien ruins. For the gazillionth time already. We sneak by these guys, hop this fence. Luckily though, these zone missions are pretty straightforward and easy, man. There's not, definitely not like the hardest part of it, man. Like compared to the Overland bosses.
This is a great area for harvesting.
I'm sure to see we got one here so far, Blighted Isle. Oh no!
Back to haunt you.
I'd look
Mark
the other
my
way
words.
for some people.
I didn't mean to hit her, bro. I didn't mean to hit that. I thought it was an enemy, man. I'm not gonna kill the person though. I'd rather die. Where's... I gotta clear my debt real quick. Alright, we're back here. Of course I hit this lady and then, you know, I had to run all the way back, pay my my fine or whatever. Pay my bounty. They ended up killing me, but it is what it is. But I made sure I did that out because I don't want to waste all that time.
Another one. Curious.
Just running,
What do
you know,
you
run.
want?
Cut the few minutes out of me running over there and then running back here.
She was here. She returned our sister to us, so we are in her debt. The other has a sickness within her, of an unknown kind. We will keep the sick girl away from the land, lest she spread an incurable disease through our woods. If you're curious, speak to Weirus Delphique. She's...
So this isn't really that serious. This doesn't seem to be that deep of a of the cave, though. I thought it was gonna be. Can I take this, or is it stealing? Yeah, so it's stealing from for anything in here.
Where's Asteria let you in? I trust she had good reason. What drove you to seek me in this house of stone? Ah, you seek this child. She goes nowhere. She's infected, and I must determine what it is she carries inside her. It's a seed for certain, though what the Dark Witnesses have cultivated in the fields of Northglen is a mystery. I've one last attempt at a cure. You're just in time to witness the result.
We'll see. I have a feeling this is about to be bad.
First, I'll expose the corruption. Look, you can... Now to see if I can purge it. Foul creature,
Nope.
be gone.
You just killed her, bro. Look at, she's a skeleton. Like her face blew up.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
No. So she didn't make it. That was an L.
Disturbing, to say the least. So the Dark Witnesses would turn us all into their puppets to reinforce their army and take Evermore.
Well, that explains those zombies.
Can't allow that to happen. I tried to draw out the evil, but my spell agitated it. Transformed her into one of those abominations roaming Northglen. Small wonder we've seen no prisoners. They've turned them. And as their army grows, so does the threat on the Viridian Woods. The Evermore soldiers? And why should we trust them? If we left the Viridian Woods, they'd cut down our trees in days, and mine the land with no regard for the life harbored there. Take this rune to wither the Reachman's markers in the fields, then cut off Dureg's head. Prove yourself on our side
I like cutting
as
people's
well,
heads off.
and I'll meet the captain Isabeth spoke of.
We've done that a time or two in this game
She
so
left.
far.
Said she had to search the farmhouses. Are you stalling, or do you truly believe we can trust the soldiers of Evermore? Isabeth spoke of an alliance too before she left. Well, you can finish her work. Will you take Dureg's head or not? Luck be with you. We'll journey to the...
Alright, well that was pretty straightforward. So where am I going? Where are they making me travel? Doesn't look like it's too far. No, I gotta turn back around and go this way. Oh, I think I'm getting attacked, am I? Yep. Gotta start selling some of those stamina potions. I got so many of them. Yeah, these freaking bloodthorn zombies. So now at least we know how they're being raised. No book in there. Did I just aggro something? I knew I aggroed somebody. Vampire Lord set. Oh, we got that off a random enemy. How sweet is that? There's the first one. Did we just aggro? Yeah, we did. You would think though these zombies though, like I get that they scale everything, but at this point, man, we've been putting work on these dudes. So you would think. We could work on these dudes. You think you'd be able to kill them a little bit quicker? I mean, not too much. I guess that maybe. Okay, let's destroy this witness marker. Getting some good loot though now, I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you what, after doing the dungeons, it makes this feel way more slow paced.
Victory is cruel.
Just doing the missions I enjoyed though, because sometimes the dungeons would be chaotic. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. Thought I heard somebody draw weapons. I gotta locate this dude. Where is he at? He appears to be this way. I heard a weapon draw out. Is that me? Yep. Okay, so we're going up here. Once we get up here, we kill this dude. I'll end the episode there because they're getting a little lengthy now. That's literally how this game is. You could pour hours into this game, man. Oh, a chest. Got these apples. Intermediate difficulty. Definitely get more time though now that we've been getting those. Now that we've been getting a bunch of those chests, we get a lot more time. Okay, so I know we got somebody up in here. We'll take that water. We're gonna go downstairs, usually downstairs. Let's see though. Yep, I knew it. I called that. Loot these sacks. This is where you get a lot of the provisioning stuff, is in these type of places. Here's the guy that we need to beat. I didn't get out of the way of that.
victory.
I need to go.
What was this? Oh, Isabel? I need to go. That's it? I just saved you and that's you just run off like that? It was so not like natural right there. That was so crazy. Alright, let's make sure we loot all this stuff real quick. What do we got here? Seaweed. I will take these bananas. This meal. Alright. So let's see, where are we going back to? I think we're just going back to, oh, we're following her. And here I am taking my time looting.
Oh, for the love of Mara. I didn't think I'd see the end of this day. Did Captain Garecroft, my father, send you? I know Durake's plan. He has stores of seeds he plans on using to turn the innocent into pawns for his army. You must destroy the stores. With Durake out of the way and his weapon destroyed, it will leave this army without a... I'm badly injured. Whatever Durake was doing to me, probably trying to implant one of those seeds like the others, has left me too weak. You need to go. Finish the mission without me. Besides, if he was successful, I may compromise everything. Perfect. One of El Jenny's, I bet. This will do.
Alright, well, we'll call it a mission. We'll call it an episode right here. That's pretty long. One day here, next episode will pick up from right here. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.